So this is the fourth World Cup, the first in over 12 years, and the first in South America since the OG. And it's the first time the trophy is officially known as the Jules Rimet Trophy. But like we touched on in the last episode, the world was in absolute ruins after 2 world wars in less than half a century. So to understand what happens in that stadium, you have to first understand why Brazil built it. So as we know, when FIFA tried to revive the World Cup in 1946, nobody wanted a bar of it. They tried to plan a tournament in 1949 and nobody put their hands up to host. Europe is in ruins, Germany and Japan are banned entirely, the Soviet Union and the whole Eastern Bloc aren't participating. The idea of hosting a global tournament while rebuilding cities and feeding people feels insane. But that's when Brazil steps forward. So in July 1946, they volunteer to host in 1950. FIFA accept immediately because, well, nobody else wanted to do it. Brazil had already been the front runner for the cancelled 1942 tournament. They had been waiting since 1930. They'd been patient, they wanted their turn. And now it was finally time for them to show the world what they really had. Because here's the thing about Brazil in 1950 that gets lost when you treat this as just a football story. Brazil was more than just a country that wanted to prove themselves on the pitch. Brazil was a country trying to believe in itself. Culturally rich, racially diverse, economically developing, but deeply uncertain about what that all meant in terms of the global stage. Football is the one place where Brazil's particular mix of people produces something that the world has never seen before. A style of play that's technically brilliant, but is also just a joy to watch. This is not just sport, it's art. And the government knows it. This massive football stadium was about more than just the stadium. It was a statement to the rest of the world. Brazil had something to prove. Europe largely saw them as a bit of an afterthought. They were a peripheral on the world stage, but this was their chance to finally change people's minds. While the rest of the world was in absolute ruins, Brazil set out to build the largest structure ever built for sport, a record that the stadium held for many, many years. So basically what they did is they built this cathedral of sport and then invited the rest of the world in to watch them win the World Cup inside it. Pretty ambitious, but not out of the realm of possibilities.